I'd now like to invite some of our key people from WoundsCare Canada, and they are Miriam Botros, Kristin McCallum, and Sue Rosenthal. Miriam, as you know, is our CEO of the Women's College Hospital Wound Healing Clinic. Kristin McCallum is our education manager and holds a faculty appointments at the University of Western Ontario, as well as Sue Rosenthal, who's the Director of Knowledge, Mobilization for Wounds Canada, and the editor of Wound Care Canada, as well as the Strategic Planning and Management. So I'd invite those individuals to please come forward. As well, I would do one last plea for the Wounds Canada t-shirt, $25 and selling outside this hall. Please do support the organization. We look forward to meeting with you at future conferences. Please.
Hi, everybody. We're very quickly going to go over just a couple of things. We are your partners in wound care. We want to support the practice that you have now, and as you're making changes in your practice setting. We're going to talk about two things, and we each will do it in 1 minute, we promise. Crystal is going to start off. Crystal's the manager of education for Wounds Canada. Take it away, Crystal.
Sure. So thanks, Sue. So as many of you are aware, Wounds Canada launched a little bit over a year ago, the Wounds Canada Institute. So you will find that online, either directly through the Wounds Canada website, which has a ton of educational resources on its own, or through its own website. There you will find educational programs that contain online modules, with or without webinar components, and live skills labs components. And there are a number of you here today who have had the opportunity to experience our programs with skills labs components, which we run prior to our annual spring and fall conferences, and on an as-needed basis when organizations come forward requesting that we facilitate our skills labs in their communities. So just a quick overview of some of the programs that we have available. We do have a basic program, which it consists of 7 online modules, which covers the foundations of skin health and wound care, and then more focused programs specific to various wound etiologies like venous leg ulcers, diabetic foot ulcers, pressure injuries, skin tears, and the like. As for our skills labs, we do have a number, and all of our programs are aimed at interprofessional teams and people of various disciplines. For skills labs, we do have a skills lab for local wound care, where we practice the skills of wound cleansing, conservative sharp wound debridement, selection of appropriate debridement techniques, the identification and management of infection, and of course, the most favorite, moisture management, which includes dressing selection and experimentation with various dressing categories. We also have a skills lab that focuses on the diabetic foot, a separate one that is more specific to offloading, where we practice applying and providing patient instruction around removable and non-removable offloading devices, and a really great skills lab for venous leg ulcers, where we practice skills such as ankle brachial pressure index testing. So I encourage you all to visit the Wounds Canada Institute, take a look at the robust list of programs that we have to offer, and consider enrolling.
Thanks, Crystal. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about our communications. The fact that you're all here means we've already been communicating with you. You've gone to the website. You've registered for this event. I'm going to encourage you to continue to go to the website. We keep improving it, reorganizing it so things are more easy for you to find. We have a ton of resources on there. Please go and explore. There are a couple of things that I do want to emphasize, though. The best practice recommendations. Raise your forks if you've read any of our best practice recommendations. Well, that's a lot of you, which is great. We have had several we've been adding over time. We launched the first one in January of 2017. And to date, the number of downloads, any guesses? 426,000 downloads of the BPRs. A lot are from Canada, of course, but they are also being downloaded from people from around the world. So these are really impactful pieces. If you haven't gone to explore those, please do. We have regular issues of Wound Care Canada coming out. I look around and I see a couple of people who have been authors in the past, a couple who are going to be authors in the future. And if you have any ideas of things you would like to share, come and find me and we can talk about that. I'm really pleased to announce that, going back one, BPRs. The venous leg ulcer BPR is online now. You will be the first to view it if you go and take a look at it. We have coming up arterial BPR, and then early next year, moisture-associated skin damage. So there's still a lot to come, but go and visit those. So last thing I'm going to say is that we also have a new publication called Limb Preservation in Canada. It grew out of the Limb Preservation Symposium we held in May, and it will become an annual publication addressing that specific area. So please go and visit the website, check it out, look around, and if there are things that we don't have there that you would like to see, we're always just on the other end of the email. Please let us know. Thank you.
Thanks to Sue Rosenthal and Kristin McCallum, and to the leadership that you've demonstrated, not only for Wounds Canada, but around the world, and particularly for your digital savvy. I have to say, I think doctors are behind you, so thank you very much for all your contributions.